Well, if you've been putting off back-to-school shopping, big mistake. Huge. School supplies are becoming scarce. That's right. Demand is high as more classrooms are fully reopening in the fall. And industry experts say tight inventory and delayed shipments are leaving shelves bare. To expect shortages, especially for backpacks, stationery, sports equipment, laptops, and tablets.
I can definitely believe this. How early did you start with Lucy?
Oh, man. We started really... She likes to be really early on everything, so we started like months back.
Okay.
We did, but that was a good thing. And I'm like I kind of procrastinate on things, so it's good that we got. But it's scary when you're like you need that thing, and then it's everything. I felt that mail has just been it takes
like
long
everything's
to order
been
anything.
trying to get it together.
Yeah,
I get it, but hey, listen, brace yourselves. This one's gonna hurt a little bit.
Uh-oh.
The new study finds that you're going to spend $843 per child to just get them off to school. That includes clothes, school supplies, and backpacks. I need that to also include hairstyles too, because that's what I was always concerned about. The big three that American parents plan to splurge on during this back to school season. Half of them hope to buy everything online for more variety, which I understand that as well. 65% of parents say that they actually don't mind heading to the stores, but those who do say they'll also be buying things for themselves, like clothes, shoes, even maybe a bottle of wine after you spent all that money.
Amen.
Probably so. Half of all parents plan to celebrate when their kid finally steps on to the school bus. And I told you, people have been waiting, especially after, the pandemic and specifically, the time where they were at home last year. People are like, I need a break, baby, I love you, but you got to go.
Okay,
yes.
Go have fun. Mommy, see you later. No judging, sister. Well, Grammy Award-winning singer Pink is showing support for the Norwegian women's handball team. Okay, get this. They've been fined for refusing to wear bikini bottoms. Now, Pink says instead, quote, the European Handball Federation should be fined for sexism. I'll be happy to pay fines for you. The team was fined a little under $1,800 for wearing shorts during one of the matches, which goes against the rules. Now, according to the dress code, female athletes must wear bikini bottoms with a close fit and cut. The European Handball president now says the organization is reevaluating its dress code.
I mean, my people, it's 2021.
Yeah.
What do you think that they have underneath their shorts?
Exactly.
Like, are they hiding the secret to life? You need to let these people put as much clothes on as they would like.
Yes, and let the women feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
As long as they can still function. I mean, think of all the different different sports and how things have evolved. Remember, I mean, they used to have like short shorts when they used to play basketball.
Yeah.
Now, everything's evolving. So yeah, I think with the times, but cool that Pink stepped up.
Yes, I think that's very cool. Hey, despite all of their money and their recent space achievements, Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson are not considered astronauts, at least by U.S. government standards. The Federal Aviation Administration recently changed its criteria to receive commercial astronaut wings. Before, travelers only had to fly to an altitude of at least 50 miles. And now that they have to also demonstrate activities during flight that were essential to public safety or contributed to human space flight safety. I feel like this is why everybody's, panties were in a bunch, because they wanted to not degrade all the people that were studying to be astronauts. So the FAA also says that the change aligns more directly with the agency's goals. The only option left for the billionaire rocket jockeys is to receive an honorary award, but that's up to the FAA, which I think that it probably should be. Right, rocket jockeys.
Who would you rather go to space with, Bezos?
Bezos.
Or Richard Branson?
I would probably go with Bezos.
Really? I go Branson. Have you ever watched? Do you follow? I follow him on Instagram.
Yes.
He's such a vibe.
I feel like Bezos is more my jam, and I can understand why Branson is more your jam. And now Jeff Bezos is actually ready to write NASA a check for $2 billion.
Wow.
Yes, that's with a B. That deal is NASA has to give Blue Origin, his company, a contract for a second human landing system.
Ooh.
If granted, Bezos and Blue Origin would build a lunar lander to put astronauts on the moon. Once again, this would be awesome. In his proposal sent to NASA on Monday, Bezos says, quote, unlike Apollo, our approach is designed to be sustainable and grow into permanent, affordable lunar operations. NASA awarded a human landing system contract to Tesla founder Elon Musk's SpaceX company in April. Bezos is hoping for a second contract. So, hey, when they said dream for the stars, these men actually took that.
I like that they're doing this. They're paving the way, and big things are going to come from this. So say what you want, but I like that they're doing it. I like that they're going. Do you think Randall would want to go up to space?
Yes, especially if they have snacks.